Hello and Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Arif bin Muhammad. My metric number is 23 DKM3A from DKM3A. Today I will review about a latest smartphone by Realme. It is Realme X2 Pro. Okay, there are many functions and uses about smartphone that we don't know. Okay guys, today I will share you about the function of Realme X2 Pro smartphone. The first function of the smartphone is for entertainment. That means if we are bored, we can fill our free time with playing games like PUBG, Mobile Legends, Crystal Section, or watching YouTube. The next function is GPS function. For information, GPS means Global Positioning System. GPS system can show our current place without any changing. Okay, the third function of a smartphone is web surfing. That means we can use applications like Mozilla Firefox, Google or Safari to surf anything. Okay, next, we can make a call or a video call. The last function of the smartphone is we can use to send a message directly. So here, we do not have to write a letter to tell something. We can use a smartphone to send a message, even remotely. Okay, now we go to the features of Realme X2 Pro smartphone. Okay, the Realme X2 Pro smartphone came with Snapdragon 855 Plus chipset. For information, Snapdragon 855 Plus chipset is the top 5 fastest chipset in the world, so that can process anything less than a second and more smoother. Okay, the second feature is about the weight. The weight low as 199 grams, so we can take the smartphone everywhere easily. The Realme X2 Pro smartphone came with 8GB RAM. That means the phone can support running background apps until 8GB. Okay, the Realme X2 Pro smartphone also came with 64 megapixel camera for a back camera and 32 megapixel camera for a front camera. This is amazing features that only at Realme X2 Pro smartphone. This is super VOOC fast charging. The Realme X2 Pro smartphone can fill 4000 mAh in a 30 minutes. Okay, next, the Realme X2 Pro smartphone came with Super AMOLED display. This display can save battery up to 30% and Super AMOLED display is the best display in the world. The last features of Realme X2 Pro smartphone. The Realme X2 Pro smartphone came with Corning Gorilla Glass 5 screen. It is the strongest screen in the world.
Right, so I want to share about function and features for iPhone 11. First, function iPhone 11, we have to searching Google Safari. And second, we have to take a photo and record the video. And we have to selfie. So, the best iPhone function is playing game, because when you playing games, so very smooth, very fast, and the graphic. Second, the features about for iPhone 11 is sensor. So iPhone 11 get to Face ID and Siri natural language and dictation.
Okay, now we go to the physical attribute of Realme X2 Pro smartphone. The Realme X2 Pro smartphone came with 6.5 inches screen. For color, there are two types of color has been manufactured by Realme in a market, namely purple color and blue color. Okay, now I will share you about the strength of Realme X2 Pro smartphone. The Realme X2 Pro smartphone came with 2.96 CPU and 660 GPU. Okay guys. Okay, next I will talk you about the strength of Realme X2 Pro smartphone. The Realme X2 Pro smartphone came with 2.96 GHz CPU and 660 GPU. That means the smartphone can process any apps very fast and quickly. The second strength of Realme X2 Pro is fingerprint. Realme using advanced technology to detect fingerprint in 0.12 seconds. The next strength of Realme X2 Pro is Super VOOC fast charging. The smartphone can fill the charge less than 30 minutes. The best strength in the Realme X2 Pro smartphone is waterproof. That is the first waterproof smartphone by Realme. The last strength of Realme X2 Pro is have a liquid cooling system. That liquid cooling system helps to avoid device from heat.
Alright, so about the comparison for iPhone 11 and Realme 2X Pro, I think 3 advantage to iPhone 11 because iPhone 11 generation the new generation, and the performance to iPhone 11 is better by Realme X2 Pro because the chip iPhone 11 is Apple A13 Bionic. So second, the advantage iPhone 11, the camera. So cameras beautiful.
Comparison between Realme X2 Pro and iPhone 11. Realme X2 Pro cheaper than iPhone 11. Realme X2 Pro fills charge faster than iPhone 11. Realme X2 Pro have bigger screen than iPhone 11.
Alright, so I can share my experience and my opinion and rating for iPhone 11. So I use the iPhone, so I give rating to iPhone 11 around 9/10 because disadvantage is battery. So when you the gamers, so you know about the battery, so very fast to low, and anything the performance and camera, video, speaker is so very nice.